cheesecake. Hey guys, I'm coming back with another quick and easy recipe. Now, I'm just being extra fancy today, as usual. This is not what you have to do, but I'm choosing to do it. I have some vanilla caramel creamer. This just gives your pudding a little bit of extra flavor, and you will definitely thank me afterwards because it does really enhance the flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and get this mixed up. I'm gonna try to not make too much of a mess, but actually I'll add something else. I have some cream cheese, but I'm only gonna use half of this, and I kind of just have been letting it sit out and get to room temperature. So that way, maybe the cream cheese will kind of help everything not fly everywhere. Because this mixer is so powerful. It's like just oh, just be scared to even turn it on because you just already know it's going to make a mess. Okay, that's not too bad. We be just having stuff flying all over the place. It be all on us. So, okay, so that was smart. Just put the cream cheese in there and not all the liquid that you're going to use. That way you just kind of won't make as much of a mess. So I'm just going to get this well incorporated. This will just be like a really nice little dessert that you can make. And you can use it with ingredients that you already have at home most of the time. Like, I think that the cheesecake pudding, I'm coming in with some milk. This is just some 2%. Now, really, since I used the creamer, I might have went with a 1% today because that creamer has a lot of fat in it. So I probably would have bought 1%, but today with some other stuff that I was cooking, I had got 2%. And I really like either 1% or 2% milk. And to be honest, sometimes I just buy whole milk and dilute it with water. I'm just going to be absolutely honest because whole milk is just entirely too thick and it saves you money. Like, at the end of the day, just being honest, 2% milk is nothing but whole milk with water in it. And that's exactly what I do. Now I'm going to try to turn this back on and hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. I just want to get this whipped. But yeah, as I was saying, the people who buy 2% and 1% milk, quit wasting your money. Just go ahead and buy you a gallon of whole milk and add some water to it. You'll really, really see. That'll save you money, especially for people who have kids and you buy them like 2% milk. No, just go on and get the gallon of whole milk and just add you some water to it. And I promise you, you will thank me later because it will really save you some money. Nowadays, everything is so expensive. And if you can save some money somewhere, please save it. Because, oh my goodness, the way eggs and just everything else has just gotten out of hand. So, if I'm hearing, I know some tips that'll save you some money, I'm going to give it to you because I am a penny pincher, couponer. If I can save some money, I am going to save it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this popped into the freezer, this yummy goodness, and I will be back in about an hour or so, and then we will continue on with this delicious goodness that I have coming up. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, guys, I just took this out the freezer. I let it set for about an hour or so, and it is really frozen. Next, I'm going to come in with some Cool Whip. Now this one is the reduced fat one, and I've had this before, and it really does not taste too much different than the real Cool Whip. So I'm fine with using it. Um, I'm just gonna put about that much in there, and then I'm just gonna mix it so I could kind of see what the consistency is. Now this is the cheesecake pudding, and I mixed like half a brick of cheesecake, I mean cream cheese, in with it. So yeah, that came out pretty good. Oh, this is the one that I actually did with the caramel creamer too. So it was caramel creamer, milk, and then half a block of cream cheese. Get these kind of lumpy pieces. Ooh, I'm sliding on the table. Get that mixed up. Get all of those pieces. Next, I'm going to come in. I just bought these brownies today. They were on the little reduced part. So I said, you know what? I will make something with these. And this company, their brownies are actually pretty good. So I'm just going to take them, and I am going to chop them up. I'm trying to think if I want it like in thirds. I think I'll do it in thirds. And chop them into pieces. So now you guys are kind of getting the gist of it. I got this cute little small little glass container I'm going to put this in. So you start, and then you kind of just layer it. Put a little bit in there, trying to make not too much of a mess. And then you come in with your brownie pieces. It doesn't matter, these ones were frosted, so it's not like I'm trying to put them in a particular way. I'm just trying to get them in there, but that's perfect. It's a little piece left over. I'll add a little bit more. Let's see. Go ahead and get another one chopped up. So as you can see, this is just like a little quick and easy dessert. You can use stuff that you have at home. If you have some pudding, and say you have some Oreos or something, you can do a trifle with Oreos. I think that'd be absolutely fine. I think that would be good if you did a trifle, say with a lemon pudding and with the lemon Oreos. I think that would be actually quite delicious. You know, it's just, you know, sometimes we'll come in here and we'll decide we want to clean out the cupboard, and so we'll just kind of go through and see what we have and use what we have and make something out of that. Because somebody I know have OCD, and they'll just go in there and they'll just throw brand new stuff away. So it's like, try to go in there and kind of you know, use the stuff that we have. So every time you get ready to cook, you don't necessarily have to go to the store. You can just kind of see what you guys have and kind of take it from there and go for what you know. And this is something that you can do with the kids. You know, this is about to be summer. You know, you can think of little stuff that you want to try to do with them. Get them involved in the kitchen. But I have something else that I'm going to put on this. So I'm going to pause this for a minute, and then I'll be right back. Hey, this is what I was missing. I had to go and grab it. So that is some caramel syrup. Hence, I use the caramel creamer. And I did that because I knew that I was going to come on top with that. And then next, I have the chocolate syrup for the brownie. So this is something the kids will definitely love. You can get them involved and just let them come and go for what they know. This is just so cute. That came out good. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge so it can set. And actually I will come back once it's set all the way, and then I'll show you guys, just how it's set and how everything looks like once you plate it up. So I will be back in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. This is the brownie trifle that I did, but I wanted to let it set, and it kind of set. It didn't get too um thick, but I had wanted to kind of let it set and then let you guys see, but it didn't set all like that, but that's still okay. I don't know how I thought that it was gonna set, but that's just making a mess. I don't know why it's still so super loose. It shouldn't be loose like that. But some stuff is like trial and error, but I have made this before, but I didn't make it with the brownies. I made it with, like, I did a pumpkin one. One of my girlfriends, she loves pumpkin. So I had like the pumpkin cake, and then I did a cheesecake filling with the pumpkin creamer, and it came out really, really good. But this one, I'm going to tell you guys right now, please do not make this for no kids. And this one is really, really sweet. But I had to think about why was it so sweet, because the last time that I made it, I actually had the 2 packs of pudding. So I actually just had like 1 cup of creamer and 3 cups of milk. So that's why this one tastes super, super sweet to me, because it was just only the 1 pack of pudding. So it was 1 cup of creamer. If I would have really thought about it, I probably would have just did like half a cup of the caramel creamer and then 1.5 cups of milk. So this wouldn't be so sweet like it is, because it's sweet. It's like, it is almost like the sugars. Like, now, somebody really love caramel and chocolate and like the sweet stuff, this would be perfect for them. But for me, I don't care for overly sweet stuff, so this is something I wouldn't even eat that. I would just be like, if somebody ate it and they was like, oh, I like this, go ahead and take all of it, because I'm not going to eat that. So I guess this will be some sugar shakes for the people that we do donate it to, because I still have a whole nother half to actually add to this. But I'm going to go ahead and give this away, because like I said, I'm not just give stuff to people that I don't like, but when we do make it, we make it to give it away. So I'm like, oh, definitely, I don't even want to eat none of this at all. Like I said, now that I thought about it, I figured out what I did wrong, because I kind of made it a small dish. So I only used the 1 pack of pudding. That's why it tastes so sweet. Sometimes when you tweak a recipe, you have to find the balance of it. And like I said, since I only did the 1 pack of pudding, I kept saying, why does this taste so sweet to me? I only used 1 pack of pudding. If it would have been 2 packs with 3 cups of milk or 3.5 cups of milk, it would have had like a slight caramel taste, but it still wouldn't have been overly sweet. So that's doable. But for me, this is absolutely too sweet. The kids will probably love it. They'll be bouncing off the wall. But see, this is something you would give to them and let them go outside and play and bounce around. You definitely don't want to give it to them in the evening where they're going to be in the house bouncing around. You let them have this and let them go outside and have a good day. And then they're going to be tuckered out when they come in and be ready to go to sleep. So for me, this, I'm telling you why I don't care for it too much, because I figured out what I did wrong. But sometimes stuff is a trial and error. And if I mess up something, I'll tell you I messed this up. I'm not going to fake it and be like, oh, this is so good. No, this is too sweet for me. I don't care for it. So I can't say that this is a no, because like I said, I have done this before with different variations. Just this particular one is too sweet for me. So I would probably be like, I wouldn't do this again, but it's okay. Not every recipe you make is what you want it to be. You kind of do stuff and see if it works for you. This didn't work for me. So Until next time, bye.